Hey, John Calandria here. Hope everybody's doing great. Happy Wednesday. What a beautiful day. I'm up here in the Northeast in the United States, and it's sunny and beautiful and cool. It's the beginning of fall, and everything is just vibrant. The colors are starting to happen. Um, so I want to talk to you guys about how to get your GPS to conquering self-image issues so you can level up your world. So I wanted to talk about how and why and what am I even talking about? So self-image is this really neat book by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. I can't remember the name of the author right off the top of my head, but the book is called Psycho-Cybernetics. It's written in the 60s. This is a guy who was a plastic surgeon, and he noticed that when people had plastic surgery, oftentimes had really successful surgery, and a lot of times their whole personality, their whole self-image, everything changed dramatically. They were a completely different person with this new look. He says, and that was most of the time. He said, but some of the time they actually had no change at all in their personality and the way they presented themselves. And even though they looked perfect, everything was exactly as they wanted, they didn't have this change. And as a plastic surgeon, he saw this back and forth. And so he started looking into why and how and what was what was behind that. Or there had to have been something significant because some people had this dramatic shift in their world and were able to level up their situation, and other people it didn't help them at all. And they just didn't change. So got talking about that. So that's just one way, but it's a really good book. I'll say it said Psycho-Cybernetics, amazing book. You can even find it on audio or on Audible and stuff like that as well. So if you're not into reading as much and you like to listen to books, that's a great option. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about self-image. I've had struggles with self-image my entire life. I'm in my late 40s. Since I was in high school, when I got picked on and bullied in high school, and I just kind of allowed that because I didn't know, to just sort of dominate a lot of the parts of my life. And recently I've started studying and really working hard on my personal development and getting my mindset wrapped around, the right ways to think, that there are ways that serve me. I'm not going to say the right way or the wrong way, but ways that really serve me and allow me to do what I do, what I'm be able to start doing what I do. And it was challenging for me because I realized that in certain areas of my life, in certain windows of time when I was in my life, everything's awesome. I'm really good at stuff. I'm really comfortable at things. Lots and lots of benefits. Things are positive and people love what I do. I help them. And other times I just felt like a lump sitting on a log and didn't feel any function at all. And it's been really frustrating to kind of try to figure out between those two why I can go from this amazing, awesome, helpful, super great person to feeling just kind of flat and useless at stuff. And I'm finally figuring out why and how and how to take what those things that I was good at and comfortable with and translate that to the rest of my world. And it's really made a super impact in my world. It's really helped me to level up my game across the board. And now I'm starting to attain and reach into the things that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but just didn't quite have the idea of how to actually accomplish them, what to do to get those things done. And I just want to, say I've done a lot of studying. I've had a lot of courses. I've had a lot of different things. I've looked at a million YouTube videos or more over the years. And ultimately, until I actually invested in myself and really invested in human beings to help me with coaching, that was the key. I realized I work as a coach, and I've been coaching people for 18 years with different subjects, personal development, but kind of, wearing a different hat, personal development. And I've realized that, I was encouraging other people to do that all the time, and I did a little bit of that, but I really had just dabbled in it myself, and I realized I need a coach. And once I got coaching and amazing coaching, I tapped into, I'm excited, I'm tuned in, turned on, tapped in, and really engaged in my own future and my own life. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful joy to really see what I'm capable of. And we realize that we're all capable of so much more than we ever give ourselves credit for. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. I appreciate you, Anthony. But the idea here is the amazing mentors that I found and coaches that I found are Brian and Madison Del Maso. They are Bob Proctor's #1 coaching team, their father-daughter team that are just absolutely incredible. I relate to both of them, a lot. I relate to Brian. He's a little bit closer to my age. And I relate to his situation and all his teachings. And Madison, who's in her early 20s, I remember that being there and wish that I had access to this information back then. I said, I'm happy. Not that I'm saying I'm not happy with where I'm at, but the things I could have done sooner in life to affect and help more people are just endless. So this is information that I just can't just help myself from sharing and just showing other people and getting other people to be aware of this stuff. We're not taught this at school. We're not taught this in college. We're not taught this at work. I've taken training courses. I've been certified in all kinds of things over the years, and none of it ever actually taught me how to be me. I learned stuff. I learned how to do things. I learned how to be certified to do things. But I've never truly learned how to be me and be a human and actually really engage in my higher power of ability to do things and tap into that superpower that I have, and each of us have. All of you have, inside of you have this superpower available. You just have to learn how to tap into it. And that's something I wanted to share with you guys. We're in the midst of actually offering a masterclass, and Brian and Maddie have been teaching it this week. It started yesterday. It's a 3-day masterclass. It's about an hour session each time. I wanted to just reach out. It's free. It's a give back. It's a give back session because I said it's changed everything about my life and how I'm able to relate to myself, my family, my kids, just life in general, customers, clients, coaching clients, you name it. And I just can't not share this with everybody because it's impacted me so greatly. And so this class is underway. It's at 12 o'clock Eastern each day, but don't worry if you can't do that because you're at work or whatever. If you're at work, why are you watching my video live? Just kidding. But you'll get the recordings. If you register, you'll also get a workbook so you can follow along on the 3 sessions, and it's going to just give you value. The value yesterday was just mind-blowing about goal setting and just all kinds of awareness of how to actually go through all the processes. Things we've learned about math or science or English or history or all these different things, but we've never learned them about us and how to actually plan out and structure our lives and formulas for success. And that's why it's called as a GPS to your self-image. And the GPS only works if you have a definite destination of where you want to get to. You don't know how to get there, that's fine. You don't have to know how to get there, but you have to start knowing where you want to go. And part of that is knowing how to figure that out. And another big part of that is having the self-image skills to believe in yourself that you could even consider something like that, even though it's way out of your wheelhouse of comfort, but it's something that you really want to try and really want to do. Try is not even a word that we want to use. Given that, this is the unlocking keys to how to move forward with that stuff. All these great ideas you've had over the years that you've just put down to the side because you just don't think that you can do them. They're just other people have success like that. I could never do something like that. Hey, Holly, hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are staying safe with everything and all the craziness. I'm sorry you guys are going through out there with fires and stuff. But anyway, having the self-image and the ability to do this has been so empowering, and I want to share that with you guys. So if you look, when I'm done with this, I'm going to put a link in the comments below the video that's going to have, or in the description of the video, that's going to have how to access this masterclass. And again, I encourage you to listen in on this stuff. It's free. There's no strings attached. There's other stuff to do afterwards if you want, but it's just, you deserve to know this information. I wasn't taught this. You weren't taught this. Nobody was taught this unless you've actually gotten this information handed to you, and understand it. And even still, it's well worth hearing again. You know that better than anybody, but this stuff is not taught, and it's a crime that it's not taught. In fact, I'm actually going to be working on developing a course where I'm going to be coaching with this material and coaching people as well. So I look forward to announcing that in the future. So anyway, get in there, click in it, get registered, get the information. You can get the recording sent to you, so you don't even have to be live if you don't want. If you're live, you can interact, you can comment, you can ask questions. You can always reach out to me, post in the comments, or message me privately. I'm happy to help answer any of those questions you have and work with you to really help share what I've learned over time with this stuff. So with that, check out the link below. As soon as I stop the video, I'll put it in the description and I'll put it down in the comments to get access to this masterclass. I look forward to seeing you guys on the inside, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye-bye.